Morning.
Morning.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. It's Tim. It's Sunday. What's that in French?
Dimanche.
Dimanche, the 21st of November. It's slightly grey, it's slightly drizzling. I've come to Paris to meet Mr. Tim Traveller, and we're by Gare de
Javel.
It's an RER station that we've just arrived on the metro station. I'm excited to say we're doing the least used station on the Paris metro.
La gare la moins fréquentée du métro parisien.
So the least used metro station in Paris is
Église d'Auteuil.
Église d'Auteuil, which is on line 10 of the Paris Metro, ligne 10, oui, which you've described as the Bakerloo line of the Paris Metro. I love that. And it's a little loop of track, and before we go to the least used station, we need to go to a place called Mirabeau? Mirabeau.
It's right here.
Which is, well, you have to see it to understand why we need to see it first. Look at the rain.
So this is a little plaque telling you about this kind of metro entrance, which is called the Bouche de Métro Guimard. It's the Guimard entrance, which dates to 1900, right at the beginning of the metro. And he was an Art Nouveau architect, and he was given the job of designing these beautiful entrances.
Now, the least used metro station in France is on this little loop of track, which we'll discuss in a minute. But if you don't know, the reason why we've come to Mirabeau first, thank you, is because of this incredible feature here, which you must see. Tim, would you like to explain what the heck is going on here?
We have a platform on one side, and on the other side, train goes straight through and up towards Église d'Auteuil.
So hang on, so the track nearest to us, the trains are going which way?
They're going into Paris.
Yes.
And the ones going out of Paris zoom straight through the station, don't stop here, straight up the hill.
So the least used station is up that hill,
Just around that corner.
but it doesn't stop here. I think what we should do, we're going to walk from Mirabeau to least used, but seeing as we're here now, we might as well get the eastbound back to Javier, was it?
Javel.
Javel, sorry.
And then we'll come through.
And then come through here, get the shot of us passing through,
Yeah.
and then arrive at Metro's least used station. Excellent. I'll just explain the loop quickly, because I'll throw up a map on screen. This part of the metro, and the reason you just saw that strange thing at Mirabeau just now, there's this sort of strange singular anti-clockwise loop. I sent a text to my friend Louis, hey Louis, and he then gave me like a bit of a potted history. The specifications for the metro of the city of Paris stipulated that no street in the city should be more than 500 meters from a metro station. But when they did this here, they had to take care not to weaken, the foundations of the church that it's named after. So it's also because of that rule. So basically, because of cost effectiveness, they decided to build a one-way loop. He also says it's quite a posh neighbourhood. Is it a posh neighbourhood?
Yeah.
The 16th?
Yeah.
The 16th, all right. Where people don't look very positively at the metro arriving. Wow. That happened in London as well. There were some areas where people were like, we don't want the underground here. So that happened in Paris too.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks, Louis. Thanks for the history. Nice. Next stop, least used station. Made it.
Église d'Auteuil.
All Paris metro stations have one of these amazing maps, don't they, where they show you the exits.
Yes.
So there's two exits here. There's the main exit here.
Yes.
No, that one there.
Next to the church.
And that's the church there. And there's also a little one down there. So we should go out. We should check out both exits.
Good plan.
Before we do station stats, we need to do facilities,
Is
there a bin bag?
There is La Poubelle.
La Poubelle, is there a dot matrix display, a next train indicator?
There is the indicateur dot matrix. I might have made that one up.
is there a vending machine? Some stations have vending machines.
Yeah, this one does not.
But I think there is a ticket office, because almost all metro stations have staffed ticket offices, don't they?
Yes.
So that is a thing.
Yes.
Okay.
They are stopping doing that. They're beginning to stop doing that.
And is there a waiting shelter? Well, no, because we're inside, but are there benches to sit on?
There are 4 beautifully separated seats.
We've come outside because it stopped raining. The church is just over there. So let's delve straight in.
Yes.
What is the RATP equivalent of the Office of Rail and Road?
So the RATP publish the stats themselves on their own website.
Okay.
And they count it as station entrances. So, last year, 2020,
drum roll,
Église d'Auteuil had 95,000.
Hang on, if you've got it in a folder, does that mean I can't also splash it up on screen?
So I said 95,182
What's that in French, please?
Alors, 95,000 140, what?
95,182 per year, which is how many a day?
260 a day.
In French, please?
260
per
jour.
Per jour.
Yeah.
Well done. Okay. That's not a lot, is it?
No, not for Paris.
Compared to, say, what are some of the bigger Paris metro stations? Like, what are the big ones?
Châtelet is probably the busiest one.
That's probably the busiest station on the network. Okay, because that's a combination of how many lines? Do we know?
10?
Yeah, I'm going to test Tim now, because what you don't know, Tim, is that I'm going to test your Paris metro knowledge in a section of the video that I like to call Testing Tim's Paris metro knowledge.
Ah, yes.
I'm going to give you a colour, and you're going to tell me what number line it is.
And I'm not allowed to look at the map.
And you're not allowed to look at the map?
Yeah.
Okay. Navy blue.
That is the 2, the 2.
It is line 2. Okay. Dark green.
Dark green is the 13. No, the 12.
The 12 is correct. Pink.
That would be the 7.
You're good! 3 out of 3.
I very carefully said this is based on 366 days for 2020.
Yes.
And that is because there is a new station on an extension of line 14, which only opened, I think, on the 14th of December last year. So it was only open for 2 weeks. There was a station on line 14, Clichy-Saint-Ouen,
which is only an RER station, or was.
Which was previously just an RER stop.
And now it's got a metro.
Now it's a metro stop as well. And that only had 75,809 entries.
But next year, do you think it will come back
next
to being...
year will be way more, because that's 4,211 per day.
Okay, so next year it will come back to being this.
It will, yeah. This is the perennial least used.
Good word. Translate that into French.
Perennial. Tous les ans.
Do you want to go look at the church?
Yeah.
Let's do that. Church bell says it's 3 o'clock at 3h. 3h. How's my French coming along? All weekend I've been trying, right? Yeah. Oh, I should do the thing where I've been trying to collect Paris metro maps, as many as possible. Bonjour madame. Avez-vous un plan de métro, s'il vous plaît? Merci beaucoup. Thank you. Okay, I love the noise, the whine the door makes. Also the older trains with the handles, so much better than push button doors. And we travelled yesterday, not on line 10, was it line 11?
Line 11.
That's got the big the big rubber tyres. If you only come to Paris for one day and ride one line, ride line 11. Hang on, if line 10 is the Bakerloo, Tim,
Yeah.
what's line 11?
Line 11 is kind of Bakerloo as well. It's brown.
It's just all of Paris Metro like the Bakerloo line.
10 and 11 are.
Oh, 10
and 11.
10 and
They're
11,
like the
I know.
Bakerloo brothers, let's call them that.
Oh man, you've just coined a whole new phrase.
There we go.
Bakerloo Brothers. We should be the
It's on the
Bakerloo
internet
Brothers.
now.
We should form a band called the Bakerloo Brothers. Tim can
You
play.
know I play instruments.
I know.
This might actually
That's the
happen if you're
joke,
not
Tim. We are the Bakerloo Brothers. That's it.
Right.
It's a thing. If you were to sum up Église d'Hôtel.
It's a classic metro station. It's got that slight sort of villagey feel to it because it's on line 10 and it's single track. I like it. I love it. Can we do this again sometime?
Why is it named twice?
Why not? Saint-Ouen, Saint-Ouen. It was originally called Clichy-Saint-Ouen, but then they decided to just call it Saint-Ouen.
Also, platform edge doors,
Yeah.
which you get on all of line 14.
Yes, this is the Jubilee of Paris.
The Jubilee line of the Paris Metro. I love it. So technically, this is the Metro's least used station, but we all know it's not. Just due to to a statistical anomaly,
Yes.
which shall be corrected next year. And that brings us to,
The Gare de Saint-Ouen.
we're outside. Very impressive, even though the actual real least used station on the Metro is.
Église d'Auteuil.
Tim, this is where you plug your channel and tell people the fun thing we did yesterday.
Yesterday we filmed a little video on my channel where we walked along a disused railway. A railway that was disused twice. So it's a disused railway on a disused railway.
And what is your channel all about, and why should people subscribe?
So my channel is called The Tim Traveller. I make videos about weird railways, international borders, random other stuff. You will probably enjoy at least 1 in 4 of my videos.
I enjoy about half of them.
That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. I'll take that.
Thank you very much. So you'll now get a link to Tim's video. In Tim's video there's a link to mine. We're going to release them at the same time, so you'll sort of get caught in this perpetual loop of watching
That's
both,
the plan,
both
yes.
videos. That'd be great. I think there's only one way we can end. You know what's coming, don't you? We need
Yeah.
a musical number. It is...
The Bakerloo brothers to play us out.
And cut.